Hi guys, we're going to talk about a couple of things today. First of all, I wanted to go over some of the problems in your book that you're doing practice 7-6. Those are the tricky word problems, and I just wanted to go over a couple of them that I thought you might have problems with. Number 2 says the 8 members of the Ping Pong Paddlers Club have a tournament in which every player plays a game against every other player. How many games are there in the tournament? So there's 18 members. And so you have to figure out how many games are going to go on at a time, okay? And since you have 2 people play ping pong against each other, you're going to have 4 games at a time. And then you have to say those 8 team members, how many games are they going to play? If they play 1 against every other team member, they're going to play 7 games because they can't play 1 against themselves. That'd be kind of hard running back and forth, wouldn't it? So you've got 4 games going on at a time, and you're playing 7, each member is playing 7 different games. So it's a total of 28 games, okay? Number 3 is you figure out how fast the train goes. So if the train has traveled 20 miles by 10:15, and then it says they travel 10 more by 10:30, so they're traveling 10 miles every 15 minutes. I'm going to get a darker marker, that makes too light to show up. 10 miles in 15 minutes. And then you just count, okay? So that means if they're going 10 miles in 15 minutes, and they've gone 20 miles by 10:15, that means they had to start at 9:45, right? Because 20 miles, so that was count back by 15, so you get back to the beginning at 9:45. And it says I'm sorry, I keep having to look at this book. By 10:30, they're halfway there, okay? So halfway there, they've gone 45 miles, so you've got 45 plus 45 is an hour and a half, and an hour and a half from 9:45 is 11:15. So that's how you do that one. Number 4, the cat playing on the stairs. Treat it like an integer problem. Just have positive and negative numbers. So the cat jumps up 4 steps, then down 2. So plus 4 minus 2. Then up 5, fell down 3, plus 5 minus 3. And then 2 more jumps of 4 steps and 2 steps, plus 4 plus 2. And then just add your numbers together and you'll get the right answer. Number 5, is going to be best to guess and check. You could solve it algebraically, but it's even stuff that the 8th graders aren't doing now. So, but Julie's age is J, and Carla's age is J plus 5, then you know that J times J plus 5 is going to equal 234. Okay, so from that, what I would do is so this is going to be the same thing as J times J times 5J So I would look for numbers that times themselves are close to 234, okay? So, I mean, you might start with 12, okay? So you got 12 times 12 is 144, and then 12 times 5 is 60. So that'd be 204, so that's not enough. But that should tell you something if I tell you that 12 is not enough, but look how close it is. Okay, so you can figure that one out, but you do have to guess and check that one. Number 6 says all the pens cost the same price. Your teacher bought as many pens as the cost in cents of each pen. She spent a total of $56.25. So the cost of the pens equals the number of the pens. And cost times number equals $56.25. Okay? So these two are the same numbers. So basically what you're doing is you want to find the square root of, so it says in cents, so in cents that would be 5,625. So you want to find the square root of 5,625. You can guess and check this one if you want to use a calculator. If you know how to use the square root function on a calculator, that's fine with me. So I think the rest of them you can figure out. Those were the tricky ones. But while I've got you here, I wanted to show you something about tomorrow's lesson on circles. And it's just the parts of a circle. And some of them you already know. Okay? So the center of the circle is the center of the circle. So that's pretty easy, right? And you all know that the distance from the center of the circle to the side, to the edge of the circle, is a radius. Okay, so that's a radius. And you all should know that the distance from through the center of the circle from one side to the other is the diameter. Right? Diameter is all the way through. Radius is half. 2 radius equals 1 diameter. Okay? It doesn't matter where you draw your line. As long as it goes through the center, it's a diameter. It doesn't matter where you draw your line for your radius. As long as it's from the center to the edge, it's a radii. Or 1 is a radius, more a radii. Okay? A chord is any line that connects 2 points on the circle. Is a chord. So a diameter connects 2 points on the circle. So a diameter is a kind of chord. It's a special chord. So chord's just any line that connects 2 points on the edge of a circle. An arc is a part of a circle. Arc. A semicircle, let me try this. A semicircle is half a circle. So halfway around is a semicircle. And then your book also says something about a central angle. A central angle is any angle that has the vertex, which is the pointy part of an angle, in the middle. I mean, at the center of the angle. Okay, so central angle. So any angle that has its vertex at the center is called a central angle. Okay, and you have to have 3 points to name an angle. And in your book, it'll give them letters. So I'm going to put an A here, and a B here, and a C here. And the name of this angle is going to be angle ABC. And it's a central angle because the middle, the vertex, is at the center of the circle. Okay? So that should get you by with 2 days. Take care. Bye.